Amnesia Justine is a DLC campaign for Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Although often overlooked in favor of the core experience, Justine features an intriguing, if underlooked, supplementary tale. But how does it fare on its own merit? Find out in this review. Before you do, however, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, and comment any suggestions on what you thought. Let's get into it. Amnesia Justine finds the titular protagonist Justine waking up in an unfamiliar location, much like the first experience. Her only guide is this mysterious phonograph recording that tells her she will be subjected to a series of trials and that in each she can choose to save or kill a different person of note. It's really hard to say any more than that without giving spoilers. But playing this game blind is definitely preferable because the twist is unsettlingly masochistic. But there's a lot of moral ambiguity here, and it's executed really well. The first thing you'll probably notice is that the basic assets of Dark Descent are used to create all these environments. Besides a few new ones, it's easy to forget that this location is not Castle Brandenburg, and that doesn't really help it feel distinct. What does, however, is the addition of new monsters. These things are mechanically very dissimilar to those in Dark Descent, and in a lot of cases you'll be forced into much closer quarters with them than you ever were with the enemies in that game. They even have unique themes composed for them, and in my opinion, mechanically and design-wise, are far more unsettling. There's a few puzzles here, and most are challenging and respect the player's abilities. One, however, just sticks out as being absurdly convoluted to the point where a guide is the only way to basically approach it. These puzzles are optional, but their completion allows you to save all the people you would otherwise have to kill. Admittedly, it's disappointing that the endings, regardless of who lives and dies, are all actually very similar. But, I mean, at least you can relish in your own morality, so sure, that's nifty, I guess. The most noteworthy feature is that Amnesia Justine features a permadeath system. There's no save points, and if you die, that's it, you get sent back to the very beginning. This move was likely made due to the game's short runtime of under an hour. If you go into this blind, however, you'll likely spend a bit more time than this working out how to survive, and extra if you choose to save the people during the game. The permadeath mechanic may seem frustrating, but every time you get just a bit close to working everything out, there's this sense of satisfaction. Unfortunately, this is also kind of a double-edged sword because a horror game usually thrives on unpredictability. The more you repeat this fairly linear sequence of gameplay, you'll memorize story beats, enemy patterns, and item locations. This takes away a lot of that dread and makes it feel far less immersive and far more tedious. It doesn't help that you also can't skip cutscenes and such because they get old fast. The game does have a few hidden bonuses that expand upon the lore much like its predecessor, but these are ultimately pretty rare. While the dread is kinda nullified, the second you reach an unexplored gameplay portion, it sets in all over again. These areas are designed to force you through stressful situations, and they succeed at that. Amnesia Justine is a respectable, supplementary experience to The Dark Descent. It does have several glaring flaws embedded into its design philosophy, but overall it's still a decent enough experience. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment any suggestions on how to improve these videos, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, do all that, and I'll see you in the next one.